My dear students, in the last class we discussed classification of data structure, right? So data structure is mainly classified into two types: primitive data structure and non-primitive data structure. Today we are going to discuss operations on primitive data structure as well as operations on non-primitive data structure. Right. So today we are going to discuss operations on primitive data structure. It means what operations we can perform on primitive data structures. Int, char, float, pointer are the examples for primitive data structure, right? So what operations we can perform on primitive data structure, that thing we are going to discuss right now. What operations we can perform on primitive data structure means following are the operations we can perform on primitive data structure. They are create, second one destroy, third one select, fourth one update. See here, create, destroy, select, update. These are the four operations we can perform on primitive data structure. Now let us see one by one what is mean by create operation, what is mean by destroy operation, what is mean by select operation, and what is mean by update operations. See here, what is the create operation means? Create, it is one of the primitive data structure operation. What happens? What is mean by creative operation means? Create operation is used to create a new data structure. This operation reserves memory space for the programming element. It can be carried out at compile time and run time. What he says, create is a operation. It is one of the primitive data structure operation. It is used to create a new data structure. Means with the help of create operation, we are going to create a new data structure. And he says that whenever we are going to perform create operation, a memory space is allocated for the programming element, and this create operation is done at compile time or run time, right? And example for create operation means, example int x, float y, char m. So these are the valid C++ statements. Means int x, whenever we are going to declare like this variable, then 2 byte memory space is allocated for this variable. We know this thing in the first year, right? So whenever we are going to declare a statement like this, means a variable with the data type float, then 4 byte memory is allocated, right? Whenever we are going to declare a character type variable, means one character means 1 byte of memory is allocated for this character. So this is what create operation. And next one is destroy. Next one is destroy operation, means destroy is also one of the operation belongs to non-primitive data structure, primitive data structure. What is mean by destroy? What happens when we are going to perform this operation means destroy operation is used to destroy or remove the data structure from the memory space. Listen here, whenever we are going to use create operation, then memory space is allocated for the data structure. Whenever we are going to use destroy operation, then the memory space allocated from the create operation is going to be removed or destroyed, right? So whenever we are going to use a destroy operation, it destroy or remove the data structure from the memory space. C++ allows destructor member function to destroy the object. See here, we already studied in constructor and destructor, right? So what it says, C++ allows the data destructor member function to destroy the object, right? So we already discussed in the constructor and destructor topic, right? Destructor is used to deallocate the memory allocated for the object. It means using destroy operation means we are going to deallocate the, means we are going to remove the memory which is allocated for the data structure, right? And next, third one is select operation. What is mean by this select operation? See here, select operation is used by programmers to access the data within a data structure. See here, select operation is used by programmers to access the data within the data structure. This operation updates or alters the data. Means with the help of this select operation, what we can perform? Select operation is used by programmers to access the data within the data structure. Means with the help of this select operation, we are going to select something in a data structure. Which part we are going to select, on that part we are going to perform update or alter operations. Means that selected thing we can perform some operation. That purpose select operation is used. And the next one is fourth one, update operation. This is also one of the primitive data structure operation. See here, what happens when update operation is performed means update operation is used to change the data of a data structure. See here, update operation is used to change the data of a data structure. An assignment operation is a good example for update operation. He says, why we have, what happens when update operation is going to perform means the main purpose of update operation is change the value of a data on a data structure purpose. We are going to use update operation. And he says assignment operator is a best example for update operation. For example, let us consider int x is equal to 4. Let us consider this valid C++ statement. What it mean? Int x is equal to 4 semicolon. It is one of the valid C++ statement. What it mean? From this valid C++ statement, what we can say means the value of int type 4 is assigned to x. The value of int 4 is assigned to x, right? Suppose consider another statement, x is equal to 6. X is equal to 6. It means initially value of x is 4. Now I return x is equal to 6, means data type is same, right? Once I declared int. So x is equal to 6 means at present I am going to assign the value of 6 to x. It means at present value of x is 6, that is previous value of x is 4. Now with the help of assignment operator I am assigning a new value, that is a 6 to x. It means x value is changed. X value is changed from a 4 to 6. 4 to 6. It means x value is updated. X value is altered, right? So with the what this update operation performed means, this update operation is going to change the data value of a data structure. It is going to change the data value of a data structure, right? So these four are the operations we can perform on primitive data structure, right? Now let us see different operations on non-primitive data structure. Non-primitive data structure, right? So next topic is different operations on non-primitive data structure. Here don't confuse with operations on primitive data structure and operations on non-primitive data structure. What are the operations on primitive data structure? Create, only 4 operations: create, destroy, select and update. Now let us see the what are the operations we can perform on non-primitive data structure. What is mean by non-primitive data structure? It is a complex data structure which is derived with the help of primitive data structure, right? For example, files, lists, arrays are the examples for non-primitive data structure. Now let us list different operations on a non-primitive data structure. See here, first one, traversal. Second one, insertion. Third one, deletion. Fourth one, searching. Fifth one, sorting. Sixth one, merging. See here, what are the different operations on primitive data structure means? Here I listed different operations on a non-primitive data structure. What are those? Traversal. First one is traversal. Second one is insertion. Third one is deletion. Fourth one is searching. Fifth one is sorting. Sixth one is merging. It is a very, very important for 5 marks. In the examination, we may get questions. Explain the different operations performed on a non-primitive data structure. Here 6 operations are there. You can consider any 5 operations. You just list the name of the operation and just you define it. Then you get 5 marks, right? For each operation definition, you get 1 marks, right? Now let us see in detail about what is mean by traversal, what is mean by insertion, what is mean by deletion, what is mean by searching, what is mean by sorting, what is mean by merging, right? See here, first one is traversal. Traversal. What is mean by traversal? Means visiting at least once the memory location of a element is called traversal. Means, see here exactly what is mean by traversal means the process of accessing each data item exactly once to perform some operation is called traversal. What he says? Traversal means the process of accessing each data item exactly once to perform some operation is called traversal. Means, suppose in the memory or consider a data structure array like this. It is a of 0, a of 1, 2, 3 like this. Here some value is there, x, y, z, a, right? So this x is stored in one location, y is stored in another location, like this a is stored in another location. What is a traversal means? It is a process of accessing each data item exactly once to perform some operation is called a traversal. Means this is a data element, this is also data element, this is also data element, this is also a data element. All data elements are stored in some specific location. Specific where it is going to be stored means we are going to use subscript, right? In the particular subscript data item is stored. What is a traversal means? To perform some specific operation purpose exactly visiting each data element is called traversal. Means we have to visit this location, we have to visit this location, we have to visit this location, we have to visit this location also. Means we are going to visit particular location to perform some task is called traversal. Means he says the process of accessing each data item exactly once to perform some operation is called traversal. Process of accessing a data element means it is a process of entering element into the memory, or the process of taking element from the memory is called accessing. Means what is mean by traversal means we are going to visit this element location or else this element location or this like this. We are going to visit each element memory location to perform some task. We are going to visit at least once to perform some task. So that thing is called traversal, right? That thing is called traversal. What it says? The process of accessing each data item exactly once to perform some operation is called traversal, right? Next, consider insertion. What is mean by insertion? See here, the process of adding a new data item into the given collection of data item is called insertion, right? It is very simple. The name itself tells what is mean by insertion means adding, right? So see here, the process of adding a new data item into the given collection of data item is called insertion. Means already here some items are there. Items means some elements or added things, right? So here some items are there. I am going to add here one more item in the fourth location. Means so this process of adding a new element into the collection of data element or data item is called insertion. Let us see once again. The process of adding a new data item into the given collection of data item is called insertion, right? So this is nothing but insertion. Next, consider deletion. What is the mean by deletion, right? So the name itself tells, right? So adding is called insertion. Deletion means removing element from the collection of element, right? See here, the process of removing an existing data item from the given collection of data item is called deletion, right? The name itself tells. What is mean by deletion? The process of removing an existing data item from the given collection of data item is called deletion, right? So here, for example, here some data elements are there or data items are there. I am going to remove this X from this collection of data element. So this removing process is called deletion, right? So next, consider searching. What is a searching? See here, it is very interesting. The process of finding the location of data item. The process of finding the location of data item in the given collection of item is called searching, right? Here searching is nothing but here searching means not finding the element. Here searching is finding the location of the element. The process of finding the location of the data item in a given collection of data item is called searching. For example, see here, here some 1, 2, 3, 4 elements are there. Okay, array index starts with 0, a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3. Now our aim is to find where Z is going to be stored. See here, Z is there in a of 0? No. In a of 1? No. In a of 2? Yes. In a of 2, Z is there? Yes. So this where the data item is stored, in which location it is stored? Z is stored in A of 2. So where it is stored? It is stored in A of 2. So this process is called searching, right? Searching means it is not a process of finding element in a collection of element. He says exactly, searching means it is a process of finding the location of a data item in a given collection of data item is called searching. Means we are going to find where the data element is going to be stored in a collection of data item, where the required element is stored, in which location it is stored. Like this we are going to find the location, right, where it is stored. So this process is called searching. For example, here we searched where Z is stored. Z is stored in A of 2. In the A of 2th location Z is stored, right? So where the data element is stored in a collection of data element, where the required element is stored, in which location it is stored, like this process is called searching. This process is called searching, right? And the next one is, fifth one, sorting. What is the mean by sorting? See here, the process of arranging of data items in an order. The process of arranging of data items in an order is called sorting. That order may be ascending order or descending order, right? What he says, the process of arranging of data items in an ascending order or a descending order is called sorting. Means simple. Sorting means the process of arranging a data item in an order is called sorting. That order may be two type, ascending order or descending order. 1, 2, 3, 4 like this we are going to write number, means this is ascending order. 10, 9, 8, 7 6, 5, like this we are going to write numbers, means this is called descending order, right? So simple here, what is the mean by sorting means this is the process of arranging of data items in an order is called sorting. Arranging a data element in an order is called sorting. That arrangement may be in ascending order or descending order. Simple one. This is nothing but sorting. And next comes last but not the least, that is merging. What is the mean by merging? See here. The process of combining the data items of two structures into form a single structure is called merging. It means combining two different data structures into a single data structure is called merging, right? So sixth operation, what is the mean by merging? Simple one, he says the process of combining the data items of two structures to form a single structure is called data merging. Right? So here these are the very, very important operations in the examination. You may get 1 mark questions on this, otherwise you may get 5 mark questions on this. For example, he may be asked anyone for 1 mark. Define traversal, define insertion, define deletion, define sorting, searching, merging, or define create operation, define destroy operation, define select operation, or define update operation. Like this you may get 1 mark question, or he is going to ask write a note on operations on a non-primitive data structure, or else explain the operations of non-primitive data structure. In such time, we have to define any 5 among these 6. At that time you have to define any 5 operations with the definition. Don't mention traversal, insertion, deletion, searching, sorting, merging. These are the operations performed on non-primitive data structure, right? You have to define what is mean by traversal, what is mean by insertion, what is mean by deletion, right? Just you are mentioning the operations means you are going to get 2 or 2.5 marks only, or else 2 marks. You have to define any 5 of the following operations to get out marks, right? So operations on primitive data structure is over. Operations on non-primitive data structures is also over. And next topic is very, very important, that is arrays. What is the mean by an array? Right? We already know regarding arrays, because this is first year concept, right? We already discussed array, 1-dimensional array, 2-dimensional array, and also we just taken a definition of multi-dimensional array, right? So let us recall this topic once again. What is an array? See here, an array is a collection of homogeneous elements with a unique name, and the elements are arranged one after the another in an adjacent memory locations. What he says? An array is a collection of similar kind of elements, or array is a collection of homogeneous elements. It means, suppose this is said to be an array means, see here, first location is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 locations are there means, array means it must contain in all the location same kind of element. That is homogeneous element means same kind of element. Means all may be integer, or all may be float, or all may be character. For example, 7, 9, 8, 99, 19. So this is an array, means array is going to, what are the characteristics of arrays means, array is going to hold same kind of elements. It is not going to hold some integer value, some float value, some char value, combination of int float value. It is not going to hold. It is going to hold only same kind of elements or homogeneous elements. Means here all elements data type is same. So array is going to hold same kind of element. And one more thing he says that it is going to hold elements in a sequential manner. Means first we are entering first element, means second entered element is going to occupy the second position, that is a of 1. First element is going to stored in a of 0. Second element is going to stored in a of 1. Third element is going to be stored in a of 2 only. Means elements are arranged in a sequential manner, one after the other. So these are the characteristics of arrays, right? And he says that the data item in an array are called elements. The data items in an array are called elements. See here, suppose this is said to be array, means here 7, 9, 8, 19, 99 are the data items. These are there in array, means each number is considered as element, because array data is considered as element. Next point, these elements are accessed by numbers called as subscripts or index. See here, these 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are called what? Subscripts. Subscripts or we can also call them as indexes, right? So each element in an array is going to be identified by a number called subscript or index. For example, where this 8 is stored in the array, a of 2. Suppose a means, a is the name of the array, means a of 2, 8 is stored. In the a of 4, 19 is stored. So this a of 0, a of 1, a of 2, a of 3, a of 4, so on are called array indexes or array subscripts. Array elements, array data item is identified with the help of number called array subscript or array index, right? Since the elements are accessed using subscripts, hence arrays are also called as subscripted variables. Means in the array, each element, each data element is accessed with the help of subscript. Hence, this array is also called as subscripted variables. Means without subscripts, without index, it is not possible to access array elements. Therefore, this array is also called subscripted variables, right? Now, let us see the types of arrays. Types of arrays. We have 3 types of arrays, that is the one-dimensional array, two-dimensional array and multi-dimensional arrays. See here, first one-dimensional array. Array, and the third one is multi-dimensional array. Right? What are the types of arrays? There are 3 types of arrays. one dimensional array, two dimensional array, three multi-dimensional arrays. These are the different types of arrays, right? Regarding, I think we already discussed one dimensional array, two dimensional array, right? We are also able to declare one dimensional array as well as a two dimensional array. We know the syntax of declaration of one dimensional array, two dimensional array, and also we written some programs on arrays, right, in the last year. So in this year we are going to perform these non-primitive operations on arrays, that is traversal, insertion, how to insert an element into one dimensional array, two dimensional array, how to delete element from the array. That thing we are going to discuss in the next class. Thank you, students.